A very good morning, 8th standard. This is Anviti here again with Block 7, Lesson Plan 4, British Success. The name of the block is Advent of Europeans, and today we will learn Lesson Plan 4. Got it? I hope you all are healthy, safe at home. Now, this is the time for your studies. Get ready with your content book, notebook, and the stationery that is essential. Now, before we start the lesson plan, we will do the quick recap. What had we learned in the previous lesson plans? So, we had learned about different European traders, those came to India for trade. Second, we had learned when the French and British remained here and these both were rivals. Then Carnatic War happened to prove their powers, and in that British became victorious. At last we had learned Anglo-Mysore wars. In this we saw that British defeated Mysore and captured it. Now we will move further and read some more things related to it. First of all, we will see the keyword for this lesson plan. The keyword is enforce. Now, here is a question for you. Okay, before the question, we should set the aim first. Now, what is our aim? Our aim is to analyze why the British were successful in increasing power in India. Got it? Okay, now I will ask you a question that what successes did the British have in their quest to take control of India? So as you know that the British were able to establish themselves as the main trading power and take their power away from other countries. It means British were able enough and they had done a lots of effort to get the farman or the royal charter also from Indian rulers. Afterwards, again they had struggled to take the monopoly for the trade, and for that they defeated many of the European traders. At last French remained, but they were also defeated by them. So they also prevented the French from turning cities into forts during the Carnatic Wars. And the Anglo-Mysore Wars was done between Tipu Sultan, Hyder Ali, means Tipu Sultan and Hyder Ali from India, and British. And in that, Mysore was defeated and British became victorious. First of all, they captured Bengal, then Mysore, and like this, they started establishing themselves in India. Now, you will review the section on British success, and while reading, you find out why the British were successfully able to gain increased power and influence in India. You can pause the video here, read the section, see what you need to find it out, and come back again. We will discuss few more questions. I hope you are done. Now moving further with another question. Now tell me, why were the British more successful than the French in India? So now you had read the section, you are able to answer the question. Might be your answer will match with mine. The British could attribute their success to a number of factors. Due to their successful trade, They had a large amount of money and resources to spend on supplies and equipment. The British in India also had support from back home. They were a great naval power, so they could both defend their port cities and conquer or attack the cities of others. Their officers were highly coordinated and worked well together, making the army more effective. Got it? Now, the next question is, what government reform action did Robert Clive take during his period? So, Clive made the rule that those who working for the British East India Company were not permitted to take gifts from Indians or take part in private trade. He gave funds to the officers during peacetime and paid more to the company's servants. He also set up Lord Clive's Fund, which was meant to help company servants and widows whose husband had died in war. Now, moving further, what actions did Robert Clive take to limit Indian power? Robert Clive created a dual government or a diarchy between the British and the Nawab, but it was ineffective. The two means British and the Nawab failed to communicate and work together. The British had all the power but no responsibility, so they could easily abuse their power. On another hand, the Nawab had all the responsibility but no power, so there was no way for him to enforce rules and regulations. Seeing that this system did not work, the dual government was eliminated in 1772 and Bengal came under the rule of the East India Company. Now, come to the next question. What did Robert Clive do to make the English East India Company stronger? So, Robert Clive made the rule that those working for East India Company were not permitted to take gifts from the Indians or take part in private trade. He gave funds to the officers during peacetime and paid more to the company's servants. He also set up Lord Clive's Fund, which was meant to help company servants and the widows whose husbands had died in war. I hope you understood it. Here comes the bonus question of the day. Now, which of the following did the Treaty of Pondicherry state means agree with after the Second Carnatic War? Go to the online forms in Schoolia app. You will get your answers, means multiple answer. You need to tick on the correct one. Okay. Now, what will you do next? After listening this, you will read the section one more time, and in the content book you will do my learning chart, and in notebook you will complete the block including practice question 10 and additional question 1 to 6. I hope you understood the block very well. If you do have any doubt, please write me in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.